What's going on, guys? It's Bax with the Director. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today, we're going to be going over pricing structures, what you want to be pricing in your SMMA or SaaS in 2024. In 2024? All right, guys. So the pricing between SMMA and SaaS. So SaaS are typically lower ticket, less work. With a SaaS, with Go High Level, you don't have to know how to code in order to build your own software anymore. With Go High Level, you can go in there and you can customize Go High Level, put your logo on it, and boom, you're selling your own software, no code. Once you set it up with some automations, the thing practically runs by itself. So typically, with SaaS, it's lower ticket, subscription based. But again, once it's built, it runs by itself. That's the whole purpose. And so when you sell it to these clients, they use your customized version of Go High Level. It runs for them, and boom, that's how you're able to charge less, do less work, and in turn, you're able to get more clients at scale. It's easier to stack clients. So with SMMA, it's higher ticket and more work in the back end. So with SMMA, you charge a lot higher. You might be setting up these accounts for each individual client. That's not a problem. But typically SMMAs charge anywhere from like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 a month. If you want to upsell higher packages, then that's perfect. But typically, a SaaS pricing starts anywhere from like 97 up to 497. It's like more a subscription based model. SMA is typically anywhere from like 800 to like 1,500 to 2,000, 2,500, 3,000 a month. And I'll get. So the factors influencing price for SaaS, you have features and functionality. So again, once you built it, you want to make sure that it works, that it's able to run by itself. User base size and growth potential. So whatever niche you're in, you gotta kind of analyze the market and see, okay, so this would actually solve so many problems for people in this market or this market. You got to kind of find gaps or holes in the market where you can just come in and kill it with your software, whether it's even a simple a missed call text back automation for a lot of companies. Like that's a thing. Like there's still a lot of companies that they're missing calls, which is missing revenue, which is missing potential customers. Even just a simple automation within Go High Level where they miss a call and the Go High Level automatically text their customer and say, "Hey, sorry, we missed your call. How can I help you?" Like that's picking up more customers. And even a simple automation like that. Competitive landscape, subscription-based models, so monthly versus annual billing. So something else. So also like with SaaS, you can decide, okay, I sell my software, my Go High Level, it's already customized. I sell it for, let's say $300 a month. But if they want to buy it for the whole year, you add up the 300 times 12, you do the math. If you want to discount $200 in the back end, if you say, hey, so $300 a month, but if you want to purchase a whole year now, you save $300 in the back end, and that's how you're able to collect a higher ticket pricing up front. Factors influencing pricing for SMMA. So scope of services offered. You have to analyze everything that you're providing as an SMMA, whether it's building websites, building professional Facebook ads, doing SEO, running their content. There's a lot of different factors, a lot of different services. You don't have to be a full service based solution. You don't have to do everything. But as an SMMA, you could kind of you find something that you can get really good at, something that you get your clients results. So let's just say you're really good at building Facebook ads. So on calls or on your offer, really highlight the fact that you're killing with Facebook ads, that you can launch ads and get them results. And then, if you need to sweeten the pot a little bit in the call, in the presentation, obviously mention that you're great at building Facebook ads, but if you need to convince them a little bit, you can say, hey, maybe if you need to optimize your website, talk about some of those automations, because those are all things that you're empowered to do when you sign up with Go High Level. Experience and expertise, you got to take that into account as well. How long have you been doing it? If you have more expertise, obviously if you want to charge more, that's fine. Value proposition. So again, your offer, if you have a good offer as an SMMA and you're able to get results, and you can get results, then you don't have to charge minimum 1,000, 2,000 starting out. Like if you're confident in getting your clients results, your value represents not cheaper isn't always better. If your services are A1, bro, you better be out there charging 3,000, 5,000. It doesn't have to be per month, but you can come up with packages. You can say like 6,000 for the next 6 months or 3,000 for the next 2 months, whatever it is. Come up with your pricing. We'll get a little bit more into detail here. Target market demographics, geographic location. You got to take into account your market, your niche, businesses that you're trying to target. Where are they typically? You have to do your research. So like, for example, when I'm scraping leads, you got to take into account, okay, what states have the most businesses, up and growing businesses in this niche. You got to take all these things into account when you're coming up with the price for your SaaS or your SMMA. So these are both factors. These are all factors influencing pricing for SMMA or SaaS. Value-based proposition versus subscription-based proposition. So kind of like how I was talking about earlier, that there's different advantages to each approach. Subscription-based pricing models commonly used in SaaS industry, and since it's something that you build that's already custom to you, it's a subscription-based because it's not really considered a retainer, because retainers are often, when you say retainer, people are going to think, okay, you're charging $1,000, $2,000 a month. When you're charging lower ticket, like $300, $500, you can say it's a subscription-based thing, and the subscription doesn't entitle like anyone getting locked into a contract. So when you offer your service as like a subscription, it's less intimidating. But that doesn't mean like you shouldn't. That doesn't mean go with the subscription guys. Start with lower ticket. If you want to do an SMA and charge retainers, there's a lot of business out there that will pay retainers for people that know what they're doing, that for people that will get them results, for people that will, actually put in the work. That's all that matters, that you're willing to put in the work, get them results. So value-based pricing is commonly used in SMA industry to reflect the perceived value delivered to clients. So, like I was saying earlier, a Hormozy strategy is like, hey, people are always saying, go lower, go lower, go lower. Hormozy is saying, go higher. If you go higher, when you go higher, people aren't going to think like, oh, I'm out. When you go higher and you're talking about their services, they're going to be thinking, damn, like this guy is charging a lot, because obviously you can get results. And I mean, that's the thing. If you're going to put in the work, if you're going to get them results, then up your offer, bro. Like charge more, charge a higher retainer. And so that's what I mean. That's what I mean when it says, when they say value-based pricing, to reflect the perceived value delivered to clients, that, if you charge higher, it influences the perception of the value that you're offering. So if you're charging higher, they're going to obviously see that your services are worth more, because they've had meetings with other people thinking the opposite, trying to charge $1, $2, $10. And obviously that doesn't always mean that they're going to get the sales. Sometimes people are like, oh, well, yeah, this guy's charging more, so this guy knows what he's doing more than that other guy. That's not always the case, but this is just an example here. Advantages and disadvantages of each approach. So what I discussed were like advantages and disadvantages of each approach. With a subscription base, you charge less, but it's easier to stack more clients, less work. With SMMA, you charge more, but it's more work in the back end. So, I mean, it's up to you. Both very good ways of, getting more clients, of coming up with a really good offer, a really good price. A price that's going to help you grow, right? A price that you want to be charging, Okay, so setting your pricing structure. Setting competitive yet profitable prices for both SMA services and SaaS products in 2024. So you got to take everything that I said in the past, take that all to account, and you got to also analyze the competition. You got to see, okay, Thomas's services are really good. I provide the same services. Am I better than him? Do I have more expertise? You got to take everything into account and kind of realize like, okay, maybe I can charge a little more than him. Maybe I can charge a little less than him. And you got to kind of like see what everyone's charging, because you don't want to be charging some crazy ass number either, some unheard of number. You want to kind of be in the ballpark still, but if you want to charge more than other people, that's fine. If you want to charge less, you got to kind of analyze the market, see where everyone's at. Because again, you don't want to just come up with a random number. There's pricing tiers and packages, how I mentioned earlier. You can be charging retainers. You can be charging subscription-based pricing. and then you can decide to offer packages like, okay, maybe I'm coming up with 6-month packages, with year packages. They get this when they buy this package, they get this when they get this. If they buy this offer, then they're more premium customers, so they get websites. So example, okay, so you're charging $300 a month. This comes with Facebook ads. Then you have another tier where it's you charging $500 a month, and this comes with ads, websites, content marketing, and then you have an ultimate package, So, and you just kind of got to take in like how fast the client wants to grow. If a client wants like full service solution, they're like, let's go, give me everything you got. Obviously you want to put them on the higher one, but if they're like, all right, so we're killing it right now. We're doing a good job. They don't really need you right now, but they're kind of open to options, and you can say, hey, so it looks like you're killing it at this, you're killing it at that, but I can jump in and start building your ads for you. And then once they see you killing it on that, they're gonna be like, hey, do my website, hey, do this. And then that's just more money coming in your pocket. So how to communicate your value proposition. So follow-up emails. If you're doing cold calls, after the cold call, if you don't speak to the client, if it's the next day, if it's 2 days, rule of thumb, when you're scheduling appointments, you want to schedule them ASAP. You don't want to wait 3, 4, or 5 days, because the sooner that you're on their mind, like the faster that you act that you're on their mind, the faster that you act while you're on their mind, the higher likely it is for you to get the sell. If you wait 3 to 4 days, they're going to forget. You might have had a good phone call, it might have been a good email, but a few days later, they get busy with life and they lose the excitement, and then they just reschedule or they don't show up. So you want to schedule them ASAP, like that day or tomorrow. And then not only that, if you don't talk to them after that call or that email before the meeting, there's a good chance that they're not going to show up either. Follow up the day of the meeting. Say, hey, just checking up. You're good for our meeting at this time? And you'll see that doing that's going to improve your show up rate by a lot. Pre-recorded presentation, qualify them. So a good way to qualify your clients, at the same time educate them and show them that you're legit. After you schedule that meeting, whether it's cold call, email, say, hey, I got you locked. Send them a confirmation email. Send them a confirmation email that says, hey, I got you locked in for this time at this time. If you want to check out our website, click here. If you want to see people that we worked with, click here. If you want to see our Instagram, whatever you want to put in there to kind of show them who you are, show them that you're legit, do that. That's going to crush a lot of objections. Last thing you want to do is hop on the call with them and they're asking you, and they don't even know who you are or what you do. But you want them to know who you are and what you do by the time you get on the call. A way to do that is pre-record your presentation that you're going to sell them on in that meeting. Pre-record it, add some things to it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but make it good. Pre-record your presentation, send them another email that says, hey, if you have time to watch this, I want to save us both time. I know our time is really valuable, and this is a pre-recorded video of everything that will go inside the presentation. If you have time to watch it, that would be really great, because then you could kind of watch the video and see and decide if it's a good fit for you. If it's not, completely understand. If it is, then I look forward to seeing you in our meeting. If you don't have time to watch the video, that's no worries. I'll still go over the presentation as normal, and I'm there to answer any questions, any concerns. So at the end of the meeting, you're either saying I'm in or I'm out, and it saves us both time. You're qualifying your clients. Last thing you want to do, and we've all been there. I've been there. First 2 years of having my SMMA, I would run into the objection of I'd go over like a whole hour presentation, not a whole hour, but like half hour, 45 minutes, showing them everything of how I can get them good results. And then at the end of the presentation, they're like, who have you worked for? And I don't want to sign up now, but can you send me your website also? I'm going to think about it. Just, can you send me like a list of people that you worked for too, so I can talk to them? They don't trust you. They don't know who you are. And doing everything that I just told you will crush all those objections. By the time they got on the call with you, since you send them those emails showing them your website, pre-recorded presentation, showing them who you've worked with, kind of like your Instagram, building all that proof, you're building all that proof. By the time they hop on that call with you, they're going to know who you are. They're going to know what you do. You're still going to go over like that presentation. You can go over it fast. You can go over it faster if they have already seen it. Sometimes people will jump in. They'll say, "Hey, I've already saw a presentation. Let's get into the pricing." Sometimes people still want to hear it again. You go over it again, make it briefer, answer any questions, and yeah. So a good way to handle all that and crush objections is a good sales presentation, a good website, professional looking like social accounts. So, those are the main differences between SMMA and SaaS pricing strategies. That you have two pricing structures. Each one has its own advantages. And then once you pick your pricing, you got to find the right way to communicate that pricing. And like how I was communicating it to you, you communicate it to your client and say, "Hey, we charge $300 a month, and we're able to charge you this month because our system is, it works on autopilot. It's able to get you customers on autopilot. So we're able to charge you less. We're able to keep you longer." You find a good way to communicate your offer. So you want to consider your own business model and pricing structures in light of the insights shared in this video. If you guys found value in this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them down. I'll try to answer every single one of them. Any feedback, any more videos you guys want me to cover for more content on SMMA and SaaS strategy. In the link, I'll include a high level link because a high level is what you use to service your clients. So you can use my link to get a free trial. And within that trial, it's definitely possible to get a client or more than that and pay off the trial easy. But you get a free trial. So I'll have the link in my description. I'll also include down below where you can get a free script if you want a free sales script to start dialing the calls in once you come up with your offer. And I also have a free school community where I include a free copy and paste docs, guides inside my school. So I have a whole free SMMA course teaching you basically from top to bottom how to scale and how to get to 10K MRR. In there, everybody's helping out. It's great energy in there. Not only do I share a sales script in there, I share copy and paste docs. I share what I sent to clients in their email. I share what I say to clients in a presentation. It's all in there, so you're welcome to join that as well if you like. First 200 people get free lifetime access. After 200 people, it's going to be a paid community where it's going to be like $97 a month starting. So first 200 people that join will get free lifetime access. And also guys, if you guys want me to help you, hold your hand through the whole process, walk you step by step on getting your first 3 clients, we can hop on a call. I can see if we're a good fit to work together, and we can definitely make it happen. And so I'll include a link down below to my Zoom so you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about how I can help you get your first 3 clients. Let's do it. But if not, no worries, guys. I appreciate you guys for watching the video. All the links will be down below. High level link, free script link, school link to my community where I include a whole SMMA course, the whole script, the whole 9 yards. And also if you want to work with me one-on-one and you want me to help you get your first 3 clients, I'll include that link down below. But other than that, guys, it was a pleasure. I had tons of fun making this video. I hope you guys got value from it. Other than that, guys, again, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, and I hope you guys have a good one. Peace.